It's time for Animaniacs.
And we're zany to the max. So sit back and relax. You laugh until collapse. We're Animaniacs.
Huvivuksi sotkemme me koko studion. Ne torni meidät sulkee, jos kiinni meidät saa. Siis karkaamme ja häivymme nyt tiedät kuvion. Animaaniset. Pöpödot ja jakkoet. Se on animaaniset.
This is an awesome moment that we're having. Matti, what in the name of God is this abomination? Hello, everybody. Call back.
I believe this is the upper half of the cover for ENERGYCORE Power issue 10.
Yes,
I mean,
the fig.
At least it's not ENERGYCORE Power or something like that.
It's not ENERGYCORE Power this time around, but sometimes it can be. I think this might just become the new Definitelli.
Yeah, because
it comes out when you least expect it.
It's more like the traitor, the spy in all of this.
Soon available on T-shirt in your nearest Dramatis Lectio's online store.
I highly doubt it. It's like the G in energy is the imposter and all the letters are playing a game of Among Us and they successfully threw the imposter into space.
Okay, so they started over. Okay, this is good to know. Okay, so this is the 10th issue of ENERGYCORE Power.
So if you recall, last time we were promised a fig. We were promised a fig with all the characters. They were all going to eat fig rolls. Yes, that was the joke we had last time, and I'm sticking by it. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, for this issue I didn't put the text file that makes all the lines sleep.
But I see that you put several flags in there. Is this taking place at the Olympics?
Oh, those are just windows and have drapes.
Those are windows?
What part of those look like flags to you, Madhog? They are colored cubes.
One could be the Soviet flag without the hammer and the scythe.
Then it wouldn't be a Soviet flag.
Listen, this seems like a 10 years old or younger's interpretation of flags. Just one unified color. They don't look like windows, that's for certain.
If you look closely, there's the window, what's it called?
How much high strain are we talking here? On a scale between 0 and 1 million.
I mean, I barely see the purple. Let's be honest.
Honestly, I could believe those being windows if there was behind the building was a giant that had just ripped off the roof.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that with Matti's then current skills, it would have looked like somebody's childish drawing of a monster attached on the school wall, and it would have created even more confusion.
It would have fit there perfectly.
Though I feel bad for the purple drapes. The only way it can stay up is by that big staple that's plugged into it.
Oh, now I see it, and I cannot unsee
it. Maybe that's how the comics universe is kept in place, by staples.
I'm going to let you feast your eyes on this epic battle.
Could you repeat that, Matti? You kind of broke up.
Oh, just as he was doing the epic reveal. Such a shame.
Hey, they are not fighting. They are friends. Look, Stormkiller and Chemist are high-fiving.
No,
yes,
they're high-fiving.
High five.
They're high-fiving each other so hard they create the Canadian symbol.
The Canadian flag symbol. Speaking of flags, there, confirmed. It's the Canadian flag up there. Come on.
Oh my gosh, all this chaos.
Well, Ripper is half Canadian.
Conspiracy theories, everybody. Fun theories of the wazoo.
No.
You've heard about color theory. This comic is anti-color theory. Look at this amalgamation of gray, blue, green.
But I mean, if you want to be artistic about it, maybe a steamroller steamrolled them all onto the road. So they became a
canonically, they're all roadkill.
The best part about this cover is the fact that Insulin Boy is hiding behind Stormkiller, so we can barely see him.
Oh yes, I almost forgot who everyone is by name. It's been a minute. A hot minute since last time.
Okay. Well, actually, there's going to be a quick recap later, but alright.
I see Smoker is just barely there.
And of course, there is my favorite character in the entire comic, Lamp Man, over there.
Lamp Man.
Yes, the big Lamp Man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's taking the brunt of that lightning attack.
Yeah.
But don't worry, his power of light can actually somehow absorb lightning because it has the word light in it, so that must mean it's going back to the Matrix.
Technically it is true, since it is electric current that creates the light in the light bulb.
I'm applying this comic's idea of science into this reasoning.
And so I will employ Discworld's logic. That lamppost is holding a very important post in this scene.
This is more scientifically accurate than Tales Saga.
Okay.
I don't know if I should resent that or applaud that. Honestly, I think I will resent that.
I mean, you resented. You resented me for saying Kingdom Hearts was a much more simpler story than your Tales Saga.
I still do. Honestly, nothing is more irritating than following the plot of Kingdom Hearts. Not even Legacy of Kain is that irritating. Yes, I said it.
What? Everyone knows that Blood Omen 2 takes place in an alternate universe.
They only say that because they don't like it.
Okay, let's continue on. I think we've waffled on enough, haven't we?
Yes. Waffling is 90% of the appeal of these terrible experiences. There it is. It's time to prepare for the Fig HT. Who's HT? I don't know who this HT might be. I know about the Fig.
High definition.
I believe it's
HIGh-TEDIUM.
I believe, Madhog, HT is Horogatoromavli.
No, it stands for HIGh-TEDIUM. There.
So
it's time to prepare for the Fig. Good day, my good friends. I'm talking to you, the audience, breaking the fourth wall. Second panel only. We're on a roll, baby.
And partners?
Oh, screw you. I see what you're doing. Honestly, I see what you're doing. You're trying to go for an alternate montage in comic form in which both the various team leaders are explaining the strategy to their team members. I can see that. But it definitely looks like, instead, as if those two are addressing the audience and explaining to them what happens, and they are both in the same stage. Or at least I would say that if I didn't just notice that the background for Chemist's panel is slightly grey. Thanks for that.
It is doodled.
White. Expecting this green, I accidentally put the wrong color.
Yes, okay, never mind what I just said. This is still bad. This is so bad. This briefing is mint.
Coat mint, people! We have coat mint!
Coat mint.
It's mint for preparing the Fig HT.
By telling everything you have to know about your opponents.
Wait,
boy.
You are telling them, or you're expecting them to tell you? Or you're expecting them to tell themselves?
Okay, I have to admit, I almost instinctively tried to scroll down the page from my end to get it over fast.
Oh, Madhog, there is no speed up on this train.
Oh, I see, pal. Yes, I know. The first of them is also the worst of them. He is known as Chemist.
A Stormkiller.
Okay, that little scribble you did of Stormkiller from a certain distance and with my eyes appropriately strained, almost looks like a good doodle. Almost looks like it's a well-drawn doodle of a robot. But then I noticed that those are not supposed to be robot arms. They are supposed to be lightning effects.
Honestly, I laugh that both of them have drawn this amateurist doodle of their opponents. Like,
I was going in for some kind of duality theme.
I'll be honest with you, when you're doodling amateurish cartoons on purpose, they almost look nice. Because they are supposed to look amateurish and childish.
Yeah.
Anyway. Why are the good guys having an evil laughter? Why are the good guys laughing maniacally?
Maybe it's because they don't like the drawing, so they decided to laugh at the leader's drawings.
Joyous, humorous laugh.
Then, if it's supposed to be a humorous laugh at the little drawings, why don't they acknowledge it?
They are laughing.
No, why don't the victims of the laughter who drew those stupid little doodles that I hate the more I have to mention them now, why don't they acknowledge, hey, stop laughing at my doodles?
Because they think that their crews are laughing at their opponents.
Yeah. But again, in that case, why are the good guys laughing as if they were villains?
In both things, the drawings are crude on purpose.
Again, they don't acknowledge it, so I am left to believe that both groups are villainous.
You always assume the worst. I was in this scene attempting to do some kind of, they're kind of similar with each other duality thing.
What you're saying is that both groups are bad and I should not be cheering for either of them.
It's the grey morality.
well, that background sure is grey-ish, so I guess there's that.
Or something.
Or something.
Yeah,
Moving on. Oh, I cannot be stuck in this first page for the next hour. Come on. His power of controlling all 113 elements. Hold on, let me check this out.
Oh gosh.
113 elements. Devar, you check this out, actually.
I think it...
Well, this was from 2005, so my knowledge may be out of date at this point.
Yeah, because they found extra ones in the years that the periodic table has been updated to include them, so this might be out-of-date information at this point.
Yes, did they include adamantium, finally?
It's not a real thing, Madhog. Get on.
I know it's not a real thing, but who cares? Give me something. It's 2020.
Add an unobtainium to it.
Oh gosh, no. Okay, 113 elements makes him very dangerous. I keep him busy so you don't need to worry about that.
Stormkiller's power to control electricity is quite powerful, but without any source of electricity he is totally helpless. There is, however, streetlights in the place, but I keep him busy.
Then why not fight somewhere else?
Hold on a second. I have a question, teacher.
Yes?
Yeah.
Where are they fighting exactly?
It's just some street that has been emptied or something.
I was hoping you would say it's a quarry. You know why.
Yeah.
Our next opponent is Reaper. Wait.
It's Ninja Girl.
Reaper.
I like the duality.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Ripper.
Okay, yes.
I like the duality here of where Ripper has no chest and Ninja Girl has chest.
Oh, God.
I think those are just her very large shoulders.
Yeah, sure. That's what he meant to draw, right, Matti?
Sure.
Well, he has to denote that it's a woman.
This is embarrassing. Just
You know what?
embarrassing.
She doesn't need to be ashamed of her breasts.
Oh,
Do
shut
whatever she
up.
wants with them.
Oh, shut up, you male writer of women, you.
Whoa. Hit hard.
Reaper's power to move his flesh away. I'm pretty sure it's not just his flesh. You're forgetting everything else. Power to move his flesh away from strikes makes him totally unbeatable. Unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
I have a special plan against him. Steve.
Oh my god, I can't believe you actually have a brain to think of a plan.
Yeah, these are kind of a...
The plan is guns.
Ninja Girl's high accuracy in hits
Debatable.
can make her difficult to win, but Jack and Henry should have no problem at all.
Just bring a gun and shoot everybody. Done.
Yeah, nobody uses guns in this comic.
A bazooka. Have you heard about bazookas? I heard they're pretty neat.
Yeah, they are big, clumsy, cost a lot, take a age to load, and are not accurate when firing against human-sized targets.
Okay, wow, way to ruin bazookas for me. Here is Pirate, me mateys!
Waterman.
Oh no, watch out, it's Pirate and Waterman, truly the most dangerous of opponents. Ooh, so scary.
Well, Waterman can go inside your mouth and then come out at the other end.
Yes, and aside from giving you digesting problems, what's your point? This is the stupidest piece of garbage. He can only turn his right hand into organic steel hook and shoot laser beam from his eye patch. Really? He doesn't even remove the eye patch? I thought the eye patch was covering his eye so that it would prevent the eye beam from lasering everything constantly. You know, it's a Cyclops situation.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Maybe the eye patch
laser
is
beam from his eye patch, winning his approval. Because I have daddy issues. Winning him depends from your skull. From your skill. It reads real. Almost.
And that advice was completely useless. Winning depends from your skill.
Well, moving on.
Okay,
Really?
on other news, water is wet, and you die when you're killed.
Yeah, that's as deep as
So
saying in a...
that means Waterman is wet.
Let's see what.
Oh gosh, you're being accidentally dirty there. I see.
I would want to see what Chemist has to say about Waterman.
I'm pretty sure, since Waterman is H2O, basically, and
Not you,
elements.
Not you, Madhog. I want to hear what the comic is going to tell us, just to see if he's smart.
Hard because he can even create water.
How can it be hard? It's water.
Hard as in difficulty level.
Have you ever hit water?
Let me have my stupid, unscientific jokes for this stupid, unscientific comic.
You get to be
Professor.
scientific in your own creations in Tales Saga, which I might remind you is less scientific than this.
Okay, that's starting to be really debatable at this point.
But because Street is so hot that all water evaporates from it, he has to use shoes. So I have a special plan for him.
Oh no, you drew granny tits there. This is bad.
Hey, equal opportunity for everybody, okay?
Okay, then draw tits on the man too. Equal opportunities for everybody. And now you should draw the penises on the man. There.
No, you just draw the balls. Just to keep it fair.
They're not supposed to be naked.
Okay, then why did you
Can't you see they are already drawn on them?
Those were all founder members. Rest of them have come later in the team. First of them, last of them. Jesus, man. First of them is Zombie Granny.
Is Insulin Boy.
Old Taug. She can make all living things into rotten stuff. Way to describe her power in the most boring way imaginable. She is slow. She is slow. Her walking is actually a good...
Walking stick.
She is slow. Her walking stick. It's up there. If you would miss it entirely, I wouldn't blame you. What is this? Speaking of ice training. Jeez, man. Her walking stick is actually a good rifle, so pay attention!
Alright, there are 2 characters in this comic who actually use guns.
Oh, yeah.
I had completely forgotten about that.
Yes, who's the other one?
Lucky guy.
Yeah, he used shotgun in the previous issue, but he never used that for the rest of the series.
Okay, why do we need to have this fight? Or, I'm sorry, I meant to say this Fig HT, right? Lucky Guy is literally an influential politician with a high position in the government. He could just send the police.
Because
shoot everybody.
Because Madhog, superheroes fight when they meet.
Okay.
There is nothing either super or heroic about these superheroes.
Yeah, when I retrospectively think about it, nothing in this issue makes sense because they have no clear goal on what they hope to accomplish with this fight.
Honestly, I think the meta reading of this comic is that this is just a collective fantasy of a bunch of schoolboys that decided to go have a big brawl during recreation.
Those were the times.
I hated school.
Yeah. Well, at least we got the first page finished.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is only the first page of how many exactly?
7.
Oh, God. Okay, let's quicken the pace.
It's not that bad. Let's just get through, okay?
He can turn his arms into organic steel needles, which can spray insulin. Be careful, because those spikes hurt really badly. I know. Check issue number 4.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
The last of our proponents is...
Opponents?
Wow!
It's an opponent that it's also a popo.
Oh, it's a pop opponent. We're fighting dogs.
There's I've seen lots of spelling mistakes that I've now noticed 15 years later.
Wow! The last of our proponents is Smoker.
Hey now, better late than never.
Yeah.
Including that he can't into nicotine gas, he can also put in sleep with it. Keep your breath as long as possible if you fight against him.
Lucky Guy's success in everything he do, and no hits can't hit him, so just try to avoid him.
Oh, no, that's a great way to saddle him.
Strategy, real good, fantastic, 10 out of 10. We are ready to raid Shadow Moses after that.
No worries, no hits can't hit him.
Oh my gosh.
But what if you indirectly try to hit him with something else?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Any questions?
This was stupid.
Just staring at Henry.
Henry, put that cigarette away. It smells disgusting.
Disgusting.
Don't claim that you haven't tried it. You are Gang over.
Ex-gang thereafter. Gangster, he meant to say clearly. Yeah. But my gosh.
You are ex-gangster after all.
Only once I took that filth in my lungs. Mega Man, I hated it from the first sample. Oh, just like me at school. Oh, anyone can take that anxiety. And this is my voice now.
Hey, he might be a horrible self-centered child murderer, but at least he understands that smoking is bad.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up and die. And that's why I never say yes to a cigarette.
If you hated it, you did it wrong.
Piss off.
No, I did nothing wrong except murdering all those children.
Yeah, true.
It tasted so horrible.
Hey, it was self-defense.
Oh, sure, just like that hot guy in South Park.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to rob him. You shouldn't do it either.
Why do you even care?
Because your dad doesn't.
Because you're the son I never had, and I secretly feel guilty for killing all your friends. Because, who am I kidding? I'm never going to have any character development in this story, am I?
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. I don't really care about you, care about Richard. Yes, we are a thing. I'm marrying your father. Yes. You are his son, and if you die, would be... What? Okay, first of all, bless you. Second of all, when did he start caring or giving an absolute crud about Richard?
Well, there are things happening between issues.
Okay. I just
remember this takes place a month after the previous one.
Shut up.
I just like how, this could be easily the you can easily change the context that Richard and Ripper are going out together, and that he wants to be a father to Henry.
Yes, especially after he killed all his friends. Great father figure.
Not that Smoker really cares that much.
Don't worry, Jack. I will be alive even after 30 years.
Years?
30 years, and I will yeet you in space. When you will die in cancer, when you will die inside cancer, you will hope that I would kill you with your friends. Wow!
Whoa! Too soon, man. Too soon.
What the heck?
Check issue number 8. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I like to imagine he said that in his own voice in his thought bubbles. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm so proud of this. Check this out.
Do you think that this might work? And now the background is lilac.
Yay! For some reason.
What will work?
Oh, we're really fuck you. I'm just going to go out and say it. Fuck the both of you. You suck. I hope you drown in that lilac background.
Priorities, everybody.
Oh, and look at that. It's the return, everybody, of the mimetic blouse that blends with the background. Hooray.
Madhog, it's your line.
I know, I'm still processing how much I hate these characters.
Don't process this. It will hurt your brainless.
Okay, let's continue. Oh, gosh.
Oh, I think the bar is not going to make it to the end.
I'll make it. I just find it funny.
I mean, everybody loves jazz. He's accepted that. But will this, as Garrett said, who's Garrett?
Garrett, Killer's real name.
Oh yeah, Watermelon.
Waterman.
I'm about to say Watermelon for some reason.
Watermelon Man, yes. as Garrett said, endure! Oh, look at me! I'm using fancy words now that I can spell correctly for a change.
Madhog, just because every writer did not write their fic or comic while reading the thesaurus at the same time doesn't mean you can mock them of their choice of words.
Okay, I understand that and I appreciate it. On the other hand, what are we here to do if not to ceaselessly mock this amateurish work of art? It's the conceit of the entire show, right?
Yeah.
I thought people were here because we constantly riff at each other.
That too. That's part of the deal. This is not mean-spirited because we are making fun of each other. And we have this dynamic, and we know that we are just kidding, so we technically are not really offending or insulting anyone but ourselves. And that's okay.
Well, we just have to try it out, okay?
No! Die!
Oh, no.
Okay!
Why do you think I brought you to this room?
Yes,
so I can
it's
hide the body!
Yes, yes, if he kills her in the red room, they will never find the body. It's just completely...
So you guys must really hate this relationship they have.
No, actually, I don't. I feel nothing for this relationship at all.
I think that's even worse than just straight up hating it.
Exactly.
Well, the problem with this relationship is that first it wasn't, and then it suddenly was.
Well, I have good news for you folks.
Oh,
They've
no.
broken up 9 months later.
So,
so
nine issues left.
9 issues from now, they'll break up. Basically, the entire run of your comic, we have to suffer through this.
Well, funny thing is, they don't much talk about their relationship after this, until their break.
Oh my gosh. Forgive me for thinking for a second that we were going to have any resemblance of interpersonal drama.
Yeah, there kind of happens a lot of other stuff, so they kind of get into
No. You see, all the development happened between issues.
Yeah, Madhog, I thought you had learned by far, but now by far. Not to expect.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to maybe retry that sentence a second time or a third time?
No, like this comic, we only have one chance, so let's just go with it.
I mean, are you going to fix it in post?
No! Okay. So we're going to end this. Promises.
Not only the 19th issue, we just talked about it.
Yeah. I still remember when we 3 found ENERGYCORE of power 10 months ago. Good times.
Really?
Where?
They were good times? Where were they? Fighting against criminals have been fun. I think Matt and Harvey have joined it as well.
Have joined it as well.
I was looking
think
for...
they have joined it as well?
Okay, I sure would have loved to see this fun times that you speak of.
Yeah, that's the curse of nostalgia. It makes all the bad times good times.
That's... what a commentary.
Oh god, remember, I just imagine now Stormkiller goes like, hey, remember the good times we had when I thought that the ninja girl was like all women? Just lied to us.
Yeah, it's funny coming for Waterman because he died once.
Yes. Remember all those fun times when Ninja Girl was framed for a crime she didn't commit and spent a month in jail?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they did have fun times that one time when they took down the Italian mafia.
I mean,
The only time.
I guess the fun times took place off panel.
Yes, we established that multiple times.
Let's continue on.
Ugh. Okay, we should go meeting. We should go at meeting.
I read that as goat. Yeah, I read that as goat as well.
Yeah.
Suddenly there is a goat.
So, we are going to end this.
So we are goat and this. From now on, it should be read as goat.
Okay.
I still remember when we oh my gosh, are you done with the gratuitous reminiscing? No, apparently not. I still remember when we found protectors of humankind 4 months ago. Good times!
Oh, hey, remember when I killed all those children 2 months ago?
Yes, that's the most fun he's ever had, I betcha. Army mateys fighting against the world's being fun. I think Henry and Emily have joined it as well.
Joined it? Okay, I think you meant enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes, just like last time. Why are you copy-pasting this dialogue options?
It's the duality theme.
The duality doesn't need to be that literal, you know?
Okay, we should go to meeting place.
Thank you.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that these two organization groups of people that hate each other planned that, okay, probably someone picked up a phone and called the other and told that we are going to be fighting at this place at this specific time, and neither of them are just going to go there playing completely fair like this was a fucking Napoleonic Wars.
Warriors, come out and play!
That too. That was towards the end. Okay.
Did you endeavor to do the onomatopoeia? Or
Yeah, I was going.
Oh, okay, it was you. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
me and
I
Icy
love-
Power do it together.
I do love that they are suddenly horses. This has become my little ENERGYCORE. Fig is magic, I guess. Ready to match, chemist!
Oh my
I brought
God.
my cards!
They're looking like they're getting ready to do a dance-off West Side style.
Are you ready to duel?
And they're gonna do a big dance number, like Just Dance style.
And lucky guy has come here with his military uniform that he has not earned because he was not in the military. And Insulin Boy looks exactly like a package of insulin, I would assume.
Yeah.
Or
And you
Fallout
can see
Vault.
all those scribbles because I pressed the pencil so hard on the papers that it shows on the next paper under it.
Oh no.
Yes, it shows. It's pretty bad, but on the other hand, you could almost pass it as a secret message.
Or
Only for the true fans to decode.
or style, like it has meaning.
Oh, whoa, style. Let's not go outside of ourselves here.
Holy shit, look at all that disrespect they are showing to Insulin Boy. They did not take him into the hand-holding club.
Ah. Well,
Right.
I mean, how old is he actually at this point?
15.
Oh, that's good then. He's underage.
They're not
It's
supposed
past
to
your
be holding
bedtime.
hands.
You have school in the morning, child.
No real nude hand holding for you.
Well, at the time I had.
battle!
Well, at the time I had the Kitty Pryde defense that she always joins in their superhuman fights, and she's 14.
Okay, let's continue.
Except that Kitty Pryde snuck in. He's just there.
Does she always snuck in?
I don't think always, but often what I remember from that
Well,
era.
if they didn't want her, then why she has a superhero costume?
Because she made it herself, actually.
What exactly are we talking about here?
We were talking about better comics. Turn the next page!
Anytime, Doomspringer.
Oh my, double the disrespect for the pirate and zombie granny.
I know, right?
Well-
I mean, at least they're touching fingers.
Well,
Ew.
they're not supposed to be touching. They're just in the background, and because of the angle, it just seems that they are touching.
Also,
but
may
they're
I
really
say, chemist looking pretty thick.
Honestly, it looks like he's developing prostate cancer, but only on one side.
I guess it's supposed to be wind that is blowing his jacket.
Don't even try that.
I know, but still, I'm having a joke with you.
You know how? How would you know that that's supposed to be wind?
And look at Smoker. He has been hitting the gym. Massive shoulders and I can see what he has been doing with his left arm. Well, he's teenage boy.
He looks like that Armstrong toy. Physically, pretty bad.
I want to see Granny's dance moves.
Considering that her head is 2/3 of her torso, she'd be a very good headbanger.
She'd probably be doing the Thriller dance. Let's put it this way.
If I were everyone else in this comic, I would just take her head and throw it into a perfectly set number of bowling pins, hoping for a strike.
Okay, let's get to the next page.
Henry, put that cigarette away. It smells disgusting.
It smells disgusting. It's a theme now. Okay, on my 3. 1, 2, 3. Charge!
Let chaos ensue.
Guys, choose your fighter. Either Duel of Fates or the Avengers theme.
This does not deserve any of those. I'm sure we can find something from the Asylum, some cheap music that they produce for their movies.
I don't know. I think Sharknado is too good for this.
Throw some Kevin MacLeod song.
Was Sharknado from Asylum?
Can we just take a moment of our time to thank the gods for Kevin MacLeod and his royalty-free music?
Yes. Yes.
Well, everybody can use on YouTube.
I've used it before. Yes.
I have now electric piano, so I can do my own music.
Right.
And I
didn't prepare anything for this occasion.
Allow me to make a very silly reference. The wheel of fate is turning. Fight!
Is that a Legacy of Kain reference?
No, the wheel of fate...
Go to the corner and think about what you've done.
No, the wheel of fate is turning is supposed to be from a fighting game, BlazBlue.
Oh, right. I actually played BlazBlue, but it was a long time ago.
Rebel 1. Action!
I only remember the Wheel of Fate from that stupid Elder God tentacle monster because it said it constantly.
Voiced by the late Tony J. Rest in peace.
Great voice acting, very pretentious prose.
Let's carry on.
Fight started! It was clear that our fight would in some point turn into pointless hitting. Then why are we fighting? Why are we even here?
What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for?
We echoed.
I wish I could answer that.
So ne had to start our plans. Ninja Girl now!
That's Ripper's.
Ow.
Huh?
Okay. I think Ninja Girl ate the insulin boy and he's bursting out of her chest to attack the Ripper.
There in the background. You really don't see these angles?
No.
I am seeing a lot of things.
Also, I'm seeing some body horror here right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Jack the Ripper has just been cubed. As in that guy from the beginning of Cube.
I think Ninja Girl is just trying to get in between all the points that he tears himself apart so that she can hit him within the space that because he can dodge that way, but he can't dodge horizontally apparently.
What kind of Naruto bullpucky is this fight?
It's a legit strategy.
Just strike him so many times in a quick succession that he rips himself apart into two.
It sure would be nice
to
actually see Ninja Girl's alleged powers in action for once.
That's Ripper's line.
Oh, are you sure that's Ripper's line? It's coming from her.
I mean, Ripper's head is there as well.
I see the hat! It's coming from Ripper's hat! Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa? Okay.
It was supposed to be whoa.
Whoa! You have never been so hot, marry me.
Oh gosh.
Madhog, you are the only one with that OTP.
Really? Really? You're going to say that this is my OTP? Really?
I mean, you are the one who keeps bringing it up.
This is the first time I ever mentioned these two should be a good couple together.
No, yeah, let's just continue.
What you think about it?
Oh, no.
Of course I am, because you brought it up! Ninja Girl! I'm a cookie monster now! Ninja Girl! Secretly developing her powers! Oh, gee. You say that. We, yelled that she increased her speed, but in fact, she could somehow slow all moving around her.
What?
She has the power of Neo the Matrix.
Yeah, she developed her powers off comic.
Are you kidding me? She basically goes so fast that basically she slows things around her.
So this is a Naruto fight after all.
Even Ripper's speed is slowed.
Oh.
So first.
Oh boy.
But it didn't work.
It didn't work. Insulin
Oh,
point.
come on.
Time for plan B. Okay.
I'm sorry. What is plan B?
Let's see what plan B is.
So quickly take Smoker out of the picture. What he's doing there, that Insulin Boy bends over so Ninja Girl uses his back to get kind of a momentum and kick Smoker in the chin.
Wow, that's such a challenging pose.
If you need a PowerPoint presentation to explain this panel, maybe you did something wrong.
That was from putting me unconscious. Check issue number 3.
He looks like he's sleepwalking.
Unfortunately, that's some plans too.
Zombie Granny, now!
Rise from your grave. Right?
Ah!
Yeah!
She's jumping on Waterman's feet and then she rots the shoes away.
Garrett is going to evaporate! Take him... How? Why?
Because it's too hot on the ground. He needs those shoes in order to stay put on the ground.
If the ground temperature has risen above 100 degrees Celsius, which apparently has quite a lot considering that he's already in a danger of evaporating completely, I think you have bigger issues to worry about than your stupid supervillain fight. This city has bigger things to worry about, considering that there hasn't been any rain in, 10 months? Did you forget that the world is ending, you fucking morons!
Okay, well, a round of applause for Icipal for stealing my job for a second there.
I forgot that the world was ending.
I'm pretty sure that all the tragic, disastrous outcome of the world ending It's all happening between issues. Don't worry about it.
Now I'm just thinking of that song Antarctica sings, as if the world was never ending.
I guess I remember from childhood that when I touched asphalt that summer, it was really hot. So I guess it works here. It's really hot.
Okay, let's continue.
I don't know how hot, but
I want to see how stupid this is gonna get.
now I just take chlorine from the salt so that sodium is left.
Pretty stupid indeed.
Farewell, Stormkiller!
Oh!
And that's a pile of sodium.
Oh, God.
I cannot believe you are having a scene in which the bad guy defeats one of the good guys with a freaking sodium pellet or something. Oh my
Do
gosh.
you remember from your school chemistry classes what happens if sodium touches water?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I like to be reminded as well, because I don't remember.
It explodes the glass.
You were allowed to do cool shit like that in chemistry class?
We took a little tiny bit of sodium and then put it on the glass and the sodium exploded.
Well,
Yeah,
you are one lucky bastard.
So-
My class on chemistry was just theory.
Yeah,
I
so...
mean, we were allowed to do experiments like that, but never anything that exploded even a little bit.
Yeah, we had small ones that were safe for the kids like us to use as well, but we got shown what big amounts of sodium could do in videos.
We had absolutely freaking nothing.
Did you even have a cool teacher? Because I did.
Well, the teacher was cool.
well,
At least that.
we kept switching teachers every year, so that means you
No,
were
the
like...
teacher was this bearded guy with an excessive, real extra pompadour haircut. It was kind of memorable.
So yeah,
My first chemist teacher on 7th grade, he always came to school with his very old-fashioned light blue suit. And
Okay.
it was also his last year of teaching. He retired after that.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to Waterman dying horror.
But I remember talking about all the mother-in-law jokes he taught us in class.
Yes, you know what? I like the effect of the explosion being so unfathomably huge that's invading the space of all the other panels in the page. Oh, wait a second! Silly Neo! Those are not the backgrounds that we've seen before in all those panels. No. Those are supposed to be windows. Never mind. This is so bad.
Good day, it is Sunday. Otherwise, that building would have been filled with people.
Hold on a second. I thought they were fighting outside on the asphalt.
Yes.
Yeah, I
What
was
is
saying
this?
they were fighting on the street.
What is
Madhog,
this building supposed to be?
Madhog, buildings are at the side of roads.
Yes, I don't recall any building having windows of different colors like that, unless we are inside a church. Are we inside a church?
Madhog, did you not listen to Matti at the beginning?
Oh,
Those
God.
aren't colored glass windows, they are curtains.
Then why are they not burning or breaking because of the explosion?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
God.
pretty sure now they should be catching on fire. Maybe the next page will tell us.
Why does the glass break but not the curtains? You see the pieces of glass?
Have you ever seen an explosion with shockwaves that would just blow up curtains?
Have
Because
you?
I haven't. No, I haven't. But I have seen many explosions that blow up windows because glass can be shattered with sound waves.
But we established the curtains were covering the windows, hence why we couldn't see the actual glass
are
part
none
of the
of you
windows.
concerned what
We're
happened to
seeing
Stormkiller and
No! Nobody cares about Waterman! Nobody cares! I am more invested in this debate about curtains and windows.
The curtains are inside, whereas the glass is outside, and the glass is clear, so we cannot
I am pretty sure that regardless if the curtains are outside or inside, I think they would be outside in this case, because we could barely see the actual window beneath them, but regardless, we would see them breaking or burning along with the glass, because otherwise this whole scene looks really bad and stupid.
What kind of idiot architect would put the curtain outside? They are supposed to be either inside
I don't
or
know.
between
Why don't
the
you
window
ask
panels.
I don't know. Why don't you ask the author of this comic?
I just love the fact that you two are having a pointless argument while they're having a pointless fight.
A pointless fig, HD.
It's metatextual, Devar. Metatextual.
Yes, it's very metatextual. Sure. Let's go with that.
Let's go on, because 2 pages left.
Run! The building, which we are totally outside of, is collapsing on top of us, as if we were inside a building and the roof is collapsing on us.
So, who's
That's Waterman's line.
What have happened to... Boom! I have to get out of here!
No. You have to read it as you see it.
I did see it that way.
Lies.
Crunch!
That sure is a sound.
Klavuns.
It looks like it says crunch to me.
Question. Why are we in the upside down world now?
That's supposed to be the collapsing building, and there's dust and rubbles and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I can tell from the scribbles, the circles everywhere.
Yes, that's totally clear. Or I should say, it isn't totally clear because of all the rubble and the dust.
That explosion was bigger than I expected. Are everybody okay?
Is everybody okay? But who cares? Wait a minute, Mega Man. I just get my auto Alf behind the ruins. Ouch.
Whomp.
Who were on the other side?
Are you referencing 9/11 perchance?
No.
Okay, thank God. Witchard, Henry and ENERGYCORE.
So I finally did it! I haven't seen Death of the World!
No!
You are such an idiot. So leave now if you don't want that I kill.
Why are you giving him the chance to run away?
It's not like he could even kill him even if he tried, so...
He's a lucky guy.
Tear of pain.
Yes, I see that single that single oval line of pencil under his eye.
Yes, it's ruining his eyeliner.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my automatopoeia.
Wait a minute. What is that? Then I released that head... ...
Oh no, what are you gonna pull out?
Yeah, very interesting, yeah.
How is
that
possible?
How is that possible, or how that is possible? You decide.
It's supposed to be first this row and then this row. From left to right and then from up to down.
Okay, because knowing you, I would have expected it to be wrong.
Yeah.
Seems that when I yeeted the storm, sure, let's go with that. Seems that when I yeeted the storm, I got years.
Powers. So that means you have had those powers all along, but you never tried them?
You don't have the right to criticize him for that. You of all people, shut up. I never thought that I would have such powers. You.
Yo.
What is that? What is that? One Piece laughter?
I think it's just the emanating power from his hand.
It's supposed to be
Giants.
police sirens.
Oh.
Oh my god.
gosh.
Oh my god. There comes cops. Some of you have to go in jail.
But how can they go to jail? They got pardoned by President Bush.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean some of you have to go in jail? All of you! And I do mean literally everybody in this comic should be jailed for
I
life.
guess the logic was that they are now going to run away, so he tries to make sure that it's one of them are getting caught. Or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And they also decided to have this fight here without calling the authorities.
And also, by the looks of it, they did it in a very public area because a building has collapsed.
Yeah, Harvey Stromberg is probably the worst governor in the history of Massachusetts.
Are they still
I'm
in
pretty
Massachusetts?
pretty sure if I did a bit of a Google research, I could find someone worse.
The funny piece of trivia, the actual governor during the events of this comics was Mitt Romney.
Oh, that guy! See? You found one already! That's worse than him.
Yeah, I did check out what kind of politics he had to make sure if he was worse than... Yeah, sure, the higher education got more expensive, but on the other hand, very cheap health insurance.
Cheap for whom? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because for most people, it's very still not cheap.
Okay, let's continue on.
Well, Walkthrough.
You think that Walt is
What is
safe?
happening? What is happening with his arms and his eyes?
He is evaporating into a...
Oh no!
Cloud.
Oh no! Oh no! It's happening.
He is becoming the storm.
When you are a superhero, you either die young or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. There you go. He is the Storm now.
But he is using those powers to save the world.
Yes, that totally looks like a completely not evil cloud monster.
That is totally
You should-
benevolent looking.
You shouldn't judge people by their appearance.
Oh my gosh, it's going to literally make it rain and save the world, isn't it? By freaking accident.
Let's
You
just
think
continue.
that world is saved? It will become dry after your death. And I say better sooner than later.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that is terribly written line and kind of makes Chemist further motivations to keep going. This conflict make no sense, but don't worry, it's retcon soon. This is not over, you hear? This is not over!
It's not rocket science. You're writing an arrogant, presumptuous, self-conceited villain. So it was never about avenging the world. It was always about elevating himself in the role of the hero because of his ego. You don't
Yeah.
really need to retcon anything about this. You just
Yeah,
need
in
to
the-
be a better writer.
Yeah, in the later issues it is more cleared out that he sees Stormkiller as an almighty idiot who doesn't deserve his high place in the society.
He's not wrong.
Chemist, put that mirror away. So now tell us what you think about Stormkiller.
I mean, that still applies very much. Even when I came to fix my mistake, I didn't know what happened to Garrett. This is the second time. The second time you tried to fool us with the promise of this character's death. It's the second time you do a fake out.
Oh
We're
god.
not falling for it anymore.
It's gonna get worse.
But I find it out soon.
Boom.
Stanley, what is
That is
happening?
Garrett.
Stanley, what is happening?
I have power. I have more powers than I know. Okay. I have more powers than I knew. What have happened to you?
That sodium which chemist fruit transformed me. That's why I'm now Sodium Man.
So if they keep throwing elements at him, it keeps turning him into a different kinds of man.
So he pretty much did Gandalf the White.
Yeah, it was kind of foreshadowed in issue number 4 when there was gold and he turned into ice.
Oh no!
But that's just a chemical reaction.
This is Gandalf the White, isn't it?
I was just trying to make a sodium. Sodium is kind of a cool element of power, so sodium man.
If we stab him with an iron pike, he turns into Iron Man.
Well, no, because sodium reacts to water and iron doesn't.
So, in other words, we need something that reacts with water in order for him to change superhero identity.
Oh, in this case, we need something that reacts with sodium.
And this is why I had to kill him, Your Honor.
What, Matty?
This is not even the 10th or 15th most offensive thing or insulting thing you've done in this comic, and yet this is the one thing that really makes me fly off the handle, as you clearly heard. I am enraged by this, not only because this guy, it's the second time you do a fake out about his death, but now he even gets an upgrade.
Is it an upgrade? He's now sodium instead of water.
Oh no.
I'd say that's a downgrade.
Well,
yeah, and because sodium reacts to the oxygen, he makes it this kind of a blow effect in every second panel.
So what you're saying is that he's effectively become Splosion Man.
Kind of, yeah.
That's an upgrade to me. Why you left? Because I freaking died? Exploded, as it were?
Because I hated you? I mean, don't you get? It can't be in any place because I plan everything apart. I mean, I blow everything apart.
That's why I become the new edgelord character.
That's why I leave.
Garrett, come back! Come back!
Oh god.
And with that, Waterman, or now Sodium Man, leaves ENERGYCORE of Power.
You mean to tell me he's never coming back?
No.
He's done? I don't have to look at him or hear him ever again?
I mean that he leaves the team ENERGYCORE of Power. From now on, he's a villain.
Boo! Oh boy!
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
He becomes a villain just because, you know, he got a new power that causes explosions.
What was that last part?
Yeah, he now, because he can be in anywhere because he explodes all the time, it kind of messed up his mind.
So I am sad and lonely. That means I am now a bad guy.
Yeah, for the rest of the series, Sodium Man is the bad guy.
Okay, if you've hated Waterman before, oh boy, now he's the edgy villain, nobody understands me, angst and rage, and he's the color red, which is the color of rage.
That's orange.
Okay, then it's the color of Trump, which is more appropriate for his character, honestly. Freaking Republican Bush voting idiot. Just when I think it couldn't get worse, now you take your worst character and you make it even more detestable.
Well,
Thank you.
Now everybody can hate him.
The problem is that this is not traditional heat. This is go away heat. This is what we in the wrestling world call X-Pac heat. We don't just love to hate it. We hate him so much that we want him to go away and never be in front of our cameras again. Just go away. You're not interesting. You're boring. Why is this guy still on television? For crying out loud, push someone else.
Well, at least now his screen time is reduced significantly. In the next 2 issues, he doesn't even have any lines.
Well, I'm sorry for you, Devar. I know you loved voicing this character.
Next exciting issue of ENERGYCORE of Power, Overtime.
Next time, Overtime! That's
Yes, I just said that.
We're working overtime, guys.
I'm sorry, were you turning this into your own diary? Dear diary, today I made this horrible comic that nobody will read.
Well, the character of Stormkiller and Storm is taken from a story that I wrote on a writing assignment at 5th grade, and this is that story translated into English.
Oh, no.
Made all the way back in 2000.
Okay, guys, we have to read this now. Matti, my dear man, zoom on that shite.
For honor of 10th anniversary of 10th number
Zoom
this
in.
series.
At one rained summer.
And that
Rainy.
one rainy summer.
That's meant to be why.
Hey, I'm Stanley Stormkiller. That's my full name. Stormkiller was my last name all along.
No, it
Stanley
wasn't.
Stormkiller.
Keep reading.
In this story, I tell how I got that extraordinary last name. It still counts as a last name, though. Legally changed. There. Before I became famous, I was poor and orphan rascal who was always wet. That was because I had talked so much about sun that Mr. Storm got furious. And that sounds like something I would write when I was 5. And sent rain cloud on my head, which remained there for 10 years. During that, I was always wet. Again, with tone it down. Seriously. And I got once for a while 20 volt of electric shock. Finally, I got tired, so I hit the rain cloud with a staff. Yes, that makes sense. It released a terrible yell, splitted from the middle, and vanished in a thin air.
So your 10-year torment could have been ended at any point by punching it?
Well, there's consequences for that action.
Well, you see, you have to get to level 10 before you can punch ghosts in Oblivion. I know you would appreciate that, Matti. Unfortunately, Mr. Storm heard about it. That is so shy, it almost disappeared. He transformed himself into Rain Cloud and started to enlarge. Then he said, "Now it's your time to leave the Earth, puny one." He sent a thunderbolt, and I got 10,000 volts of electric shock, as opposed to the regular kind of shock. That hurted! Then I made up a plan! I jumped at flagpole, clamped the top of it, and yelled, "Come on, strike if you want!"
Ah, the Zuko school of dealing with lightning.
I got 10,000 volts of electric shock, and I fell down unconscious. At the same time, thunderbolt that bounced from me made a hole into Mr. Storm. Yes, that totally works for a cloud to be damaged by lightning. Yeah, okay.
Technically, yes, that's how it works.
It does?
I mean, if your lightning bolt strikes at cloud, it vaporizes it.
Well, it's still dumb. He fell into the lake. Thunderbolt at his trail. Thunderbolt fell into the lake when the storm got Milon.
It's supposed to be million.
Honestly, I'm glad it's not 999 trillions of volts this time of electric shock. Again, fell into the lake, blah, 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 and exploded so that the whole town flooded water. The whole town flooded.
Holy shit, that was
water.
one heck of a tidal wave that came from that.
When I woke up in the hospital, serpentine and parer chaff?
Paper, Jeff, and...
You tried to say serpentine, probably. I don't know why you would say serpentine, but serpentine and parer chaff was thrown on me because I was killed a storm. because I wad killed.
Had.
Because I'm a wad of scrotum. I don't know. I ended as the major, and that
I think it means mayor.
It's a J. I see a J.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Y.
I ended as the mayor.
I can almost see the Y.
Yeah, I didn't know the differences between major and mayor.
Well, in fairness, you are Finnish. I ended up as the mayor, and that old one was fired. Sure. That was the story of my last name. The end. What a story, guys.
Yep. So, good sir, what were your qualifications to be chosen as the mayor?
I killed a storm.
Well, we have to give him that. At least he's a mayor that does his own dirty work.
Yeah. So basically, ENERGYCORE Power Number 1 was the remake of this story.
I cannot believe that the version that we read at the beginning is the improved version from this. This is so much worse.
Reminds me of my own writing exercises like these from elementary school.
Yeah, same here. I had a really dumb story.
I had multiple ones.
Okay, Matti, in your defense, I know what it's like to try and write something unnecessarily ambitious in a different language from your own when you're still early in learning that language. So I can relate to that. But we are not here to have character growth. No, that's really not on brand for ENERGYCORE of Power, now is it? We are here to make fun of it ceaselessly.
Things just happen and nothing happens at the same time.
Yes.
Things
happen and nothing matters.
Nothing gets forward. It just feels like it just goes places.
And I guess the Storm Killer guy became the storm and saved the world by making it rain completely by accident.
I mean, a lot of things happened in this issue. Waterman became Sodium Man, became a bad guy, and Ninja Girl, Smoker, the pirate, and Insulin Boy are dead.
No, they're not.
Yes, the massive building collapsed on top of them, and Stormkiller only saved himself by turning into a cloud.
I hate to say this, but I have to bring up the old rule that if you don't actually see them die, then they're not dead.
And we actually saw Ninja Girl and Insulin Boy in one of the panels.
Yeah, we did. We saw Ninja Girl.
We did not see them dead. We did not see their lifeless corpses as they were held by a teary-eyed storm killer. No, Ninja Girl! I'm sorry about this one time in which I was sexist! I will never be sexist anymore! You had to die for the benefit of my own development!
Yeah, so I guess this is it then for us.
Yes,
until
in
next
more ways
issue.
than one.
Until next issue.
Yeah.
Oh, editing this is going to be a nightmare.
Can you, by the way, Isabel, make it when next time? Because the next issue has important things for Smoker, and I want you to be there.
Next time, probably in 3 weeks.
All right.
The only real weekend that can actually work for me for this, due to the timing, is between night shift and evening shift.
Okay, see you guys then.
Oh,
I guess.
But
the good news is that I can take my time in editing this.
Yeah.
But before we go, nyt alkaa animaaniset. Kohta kyllä sekoilet. Istu alas rennosti ja sä naurat hurjasti. Siis animaaniset. Saat nähdä Warner veljet, on niillä siis kodot. Huvin vuoksi sotkemme me koko studion. Ne torni meidät sulkee, jos kiinni meidät saa. Mut karkamme ja hävymme nyt tiedät kuvion. Nää animaaniset. Söpödot ja Jakoe. Wako pistää ahmin naks, Clinton panee soiton naks. Siis animaaniset. Näin Pinky sekä Brain, ne tahtoo maailman valloittaa. Sulkaisetkin yhteen ryntäs läpi, heitä kuumottaa. Nappi jahtaa Mindy, kun riitaa hoidottaa. Ei käsistä, ei ohjaaja, ei juonen tynkäkään. Siis animaaniset sopimukset leimaan veks. Kun tullaan hullummaksi, menee housut makkaraksi. Siis animaani, aivan sekokali. Kaamalla nälkä, animaniset. Nyt sekoilet.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Remember all the
You
words.
know, Icipal, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you like Animaniacs. 1, 2, 3.
Good night,
Go
everybody.
to hell, everybody.
It did not work. It did not work.
It never does with us.